Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're going to take a tour through history. We're going to talk about the rockstar products of the past, a few current things that are about to get the heave-ho. This is happening rapidly in the beauty space right now. A lot of talc is being removed. Products are being discontinued, primers that I love are being discontinued, and then it made me go into my own beauty chest. What would we call it? The beauty vault, the beauty memory box. I had like a wicker basket bin of all of my favorite pieces from the past, and I was kind of like ready to let go of it. But instead of just throwing it in the bin because a lot of this is expired, I thought we would sit down and just me and you have a good time reflecting on all of my Hall of Fame special, just loved items, and maybe before I give them the final gotta go, I'll try my best to find some dupes. And if you have any dupe recommendations, please let me know. Cheers. We got a lot of stuff here and I'm emotional about it, okay? Like that's the crazy thing. I did not realize that I have strong emotions attached to my makeup. Like I feel like it's actually a photo album of like memories just like pop up, kind of like when you smell an old fragrance. But for me, it happens with makeup. And we're gonna begin. We are gonna get into it. YSL, we have some Pure, we have things that need to be like high alert soon to be discontinued. So it's that kind of a video too. Fit check. Let's do a fit check before we get into it, you guys. I just finished my live and I'm filming this right after. I was just wearing this dress, but in a different pattern. This is the most comfortable, beautiful, flattering dress from Abercrombie. She has pockets. She is long, but you can get a shorter version as well. I'm a tall girl, so I ordered the tall size. I like that Abercrombie does that where you can pick the length, because with maxi dresses, sometimes they like barely go to my shin and it's like, this is not maxi and I want to feel like a princess and I want it to be long. So I like that they do that. I love the patterns. It's just so flattering. The straps are completely adjustable, just through and through. Smash hit. So as always, I have been loading up the description box with links, my outfit, my jewelry, my nail polish, makeup worn. A lot of this stuff though, we won't be able to link because sadly these items no longer exist. We're gonna start off hot. My wedding day foundation, you guys. Stop this. This foundation was so good. It gives me a straight up panic attack when I look at the bottle and I remember all of my great skin days wearing this. Fiona Styles, what a beautiful line, no longer exists. This was the matte finish foundation concentrate and this just locked you in so solid. I have held on to her just for reference and trying to find another formula that comes close. I really haven't found anything. This was so special and unique. And she's kind of just like a treasured piece in my collection. I don't think I can ever get rid of this. Just everything from the purple packaging to the way the bottle looks. Just, oh, I just loved this one so, so much. Does anybody remember Eve Lom? Do we remember? This used to be the most phenomenal under eye brightener. It's technically a foundation, but I used to use this all of the time just with a small brush to set the under eye, and that is how I got my under eye area to be completely crease proof. So maybe I need to revisit mineral formulation for brightening under the eye. I hadn't thought to do that in a long time, but seeing Eve Lom made me go, hey, they're not taking away mineral foundation, like mineral products as far as like talc being removed from so much. So maybe we can find a beautiful brightening mineral product out there that will wow us, because honestly, a lot of what's coming out with powder is just disappointing. It just does not lock your makeup in. It's just not the beautiful finish that our former powders gave us. Heads up, MAC Studio Fix is being reformulated. So if you want to grab that one right now, they are removing talc. Most companies are. So we're in this era where talc is being removed from so much. That's what happened with the Prisme Libre powder from Givenchy, this very beloved brightening powder. This is my last one. She's not even open. I will treasure her. This is all I got. This is it. And now it is a shiny, highlighty situation that I'm not down with. But right now I am seeing, like it's happening pretty frequently, things are being pulled and reformulated. So if you were a lover of MAC Studio Fix, which I started using that in junior high. I remember like that was the one. That was like the one high-end thing. You had to have MAC Studio Fix. A lot of makeup artists use it, love it, trust it. And to have it be going away is definitely disappointing. This one's going away too. CoverGirl Advanced Radiance. You guys know the story with this one. I used this on the Tati beauty shoot. Instead of any high-end powder, this is what I went for. This is my last one. Ah. Do you have talc? Talc is the first ingredient. Gosh Talc is bad for you. Talc is questionable. It's a good thing it's being removed, sure. But also, we are entering an era where our makeup may not hold. I have concerns. I did find it so funny, you guys. I was going through here, and the one that really pulled on my heartstrings the most, aside from the Wedding Day foundation, my most treasured, and like, I don't know how I didn't go through more of it because I used the crap out of this. Why is the color line from SONIA KASHUK no more? It was one of the hottest drugstore lines out there. Like literally, the colors were gorgeous. It felt high end, but you were buying it at Target. Do we remember this palette? The texture and consistency from this palette was ahead of its time. This is one that we all had used, trusted, loved. I would use the black as my liner. And this actually reminds me an awful lot. Like if you were a lover of this one and you liked the looks that you were getting, you're gonna pay a lot more money for this. Makeup by Mario, very similar. Like look at that steel gray right in the middle next to the black. These are very similar. So you can pull off that kind of beautiful matte everyday look. This was just my like ride or die. I will not get rid of her either. You know, this is gonna turn into like a little makeup museum. There are a few things that I don't know if I can actually throw away. This right here, I'm gonna try and find a dupe for. This was like my most treasured, loved, milky gloss. I wore this one all the time from Tarte in basic. And I would always kind of laugh because, you know, I was at the time absolutely known for being a very good girl, basic, the basic one. And I would always be like, yep, that's right. And I have like no issue with it. I am good with being kind of in that route and just feeling really pretty was always my goal. You know, yes, I would have fun with trends and this and that, but all my everyday moments, like it was something like this. And it still is. Like this is still kind of, hello, like my go-to. But this was a really cool dual-ended, beautiful, like even the lipstick in here was really, really pretty. Just a beautiful dual-ended lip item from Tarte. We had this one from YSL. This was the coolest packaging. It had a star right in the center and was really like super metallic shiny. Like this gave the payload of glimmer and shine. I really want to put it on my lips, but also there's a part of me that's like, girl, no, you will die. I am just gonna put the cap on and admire her beauty from afar, but like stop that, right? That is so good. Please come back with that, YSL. Like a lot of these glimmery metallics, they give too much metallic or you get nothing. And this was just like that right on the money, glossy, oily, but with a lot of micro shine. Beautiful lip product. Do we remember the Barbie collection from Pure? I did an entire video on this. Oh my gosh, it is still coated in so much glitter. Oh my God. I actually loved this shade, which was so odd because normally this kind of a hot pink, absolutely not. But I do remember, if I'm remembering correctly, this one, Legendary, was like actually a really beautiful pink. And I always loved the package on here. It had this like press the top thing where it pops out. I thought that was super cool, like satisfying, right? H&M. Please come back with your original color lineup. They had the most beautiful neutrals. Like they were so elegant, sophisticated, gorgeous. The packaging even was not bad. I want to say they were like $7. And these were always like my prized hidden gem. I have the shade Pomelo Juice. Seashell I wore a ton. And then in a nutshell, I wore that one a ton too. Beautiful, like brown, nudie, creamy color. MAC, one of my favorite collections just because the packaging was so absolutely gorgeous. This is in the shade Feeling Sentimental. Again, a beautiful, gorgeous, beautiful nude. I'm such a sucker for that kind of a color because it's actually hard to do. You don't find the perfect pinky, not too beige, not too rose, like milky neutral that you can almost get that like supermodel concealer lip type of a thing going. When you make this kind of a color, it either goes very well or very wrong. That's why out of like an entire collection of like hundreds of lipsticks, for me personally, I'll find maybe 4 that hit the mark with that type of a tone shade. It's just not done that often. This was one of them. It was done so well. As far as glosses, you know who did a killer gloss? Patrick Starr. The collaboration with MAC, I held on to this one for all of these years. This is in Passion Punch, if I'm reading that right. Again, just a beautiful, like potent, creamy, but not too bright, peachy nude that I wore. Like I took this whenever I was traveling on vacation. I love this one so much. I mean, I think it should have been permanent. It was such a beautiful color. And then the other one that I think should have been permanent, I used this one to death. Like even after it expired and started smelling funny, don't come for me. Like I love this one so much. I'm half tempted to put it on now because it is that spectacular. This is the shade PHIFF. Right? It's just like a sound. This is the Dazzle Glass. It is from a holiday collection and it is so sticky, goopy, but like in the best way. Whenever I would wear this gloss, my DMs would flood. What is on your lips? What is on your lips? What is on your lips? It's just so it is sad that they did not make that permanent. ZARA makeup, when they did it in this rubberized navy package, did we not absolutely love this so much? Like the makeup was really high end. Revisited ZARA makeup recently, not the same. Absolutely different, not the same at all. Like even this color right here, gorgeous, stunning, beautiful. I have nothing bad to say about it. Just even holding it just felt like a luxury beauty counter product. And now the stuff that they have is just kind of so-so. I do have a little announcement for you guys that love the Catrice Nude Serum Foundation. I heard that they are discontinuing this and my heart sank because I was like, you guys, we found a dupe for the Givenchy new blurring foundation. This one is incredible. It's so affordable and everybody should try this. So if you want to try this, order now while you still can. Public service announcement. This one is going goodbye. My favorite mascara, period, collab at Sally Beauty. Just the perfect wand. And whatever they put in here, it made your lashes look separated, but false lash. It was so good. Okay, the funny thing about this, I felt so called out. This is from Physicians Formula. This is the Shimmer Strips Custom Bronzer Blush Eyeshadow Malibu Strip Pink Sand Bronzer. You guys know I've talked about this as a dupe for Bobbi Brown like a bajillion years ago, and I would rave about this product. I would talk about it all of the time. I wore this non-freaking stop. And the day that I was going through all of this stuff, I saw kind of one of those more like, gotcha, like whatever. I mean, it's not even the most nasty hate comment, but it was still just kind of like definitely not flattering. Someone was like, Tati Westbrook is the kind of beauty guru that's still wearing Physicians Formula highlighter. I was like, well, yeah. I mean, yes. Like, ooh. Like, you got me. I like what I like. Great products can stand the test of time. That's all I have to say about that. This was like a one and done, does it all, eyeshadow, highlight, everything. And it was really, really good. Like it still is great. So any of your highlighters from Physicians Formula 9 times out of 10 are gonna be Rockstar great. I wish they still had this one. You can probably find it on Amazon, to be honest, but it's no longer. And then I just thought it was interesting, Kosas, where they started to where they are now. This is their cream duo. This was a highlighter color cream duo in Velvet Moon. And I always really, really loved these colors in particular. You could use this on the lips to do a little highlight. You could highlight the face. Way back when, not that I was like the first person to ever review Kosas, but they did in a recent conversation share with me that I am in their teaching materials as far as when they educate people, I think that are like being onboarded to the brand, that I was one of the OG influencers that did speak about the products that helped give the company a push. So that made me feel really good that back in the day, they were not the brand they are now. And I was happy to hear that I was one of the first ones to kind of give them spotlight. Oh, I have another SONIA KASHUK in here. This shade, I have to find a dupe for. I have to. This was like the most flattering, beautiful berry tone shade. It was just like the perfect, like not too brown, not rusty. It didn't do anything orangey to the lip. It was just like perfection. Love. Lorac, the whole brand, where'd it go? Lorac lip products were like some of the greatest things on the planet. This particular one in Beach Babe, it still smells so sweet like a cupcake. I just feel like we don't have lip products the way we used to. And the lipstick category itself just kind of collapsed. I think with the pandemic, everybody wearing masks, who wants to like put on a lipstick? But I miss it. And I can't be the only one. Like I miss a good lipstick. What are your favorites? Leave it in the comments. Dior, we have a liquid lip from them, and I used to pat this on kind of to give like an ombre effect on the mouth. This was one of my favorites. I hated how it smelled, but the color was magic. And then this one, I don't know if this is being discontinued. I've been getting so many messages of people saying, Tati, your favorite primer is sold out everywhere. I think they're pulling it. And for me, I'm like, wait, no, what? Like I use this every day of my life. Like this is it for me. I have never found better. So like, what am I gonna do? So if you love this one with me, I'm giving you a heads up. I don't know, like I haven't heard from the brand. I don't know. I just see that it's sold out a lot of places and hasn't been restocked in many of them. So it might be getting the heave ho. Who remembers Ardency In? Oh my goodness. This was like my first taste of like luxury, metallic, bright goodness. Their shadows were so phenomenal. Like any color that you got would go on bright, smooth. Like look at that. This is old and it is still just creamy, dreamy, beautiful. Ardency In is another brand that I'm just like, rest in peace. We are mourning you and we miss you. I have a couple more things to share really quickly. This one, right, I'm not gonna get all the way in this bag because it is disgusting, but I just wanna know who remembers this from Hard Candy. I loved this. This was the Hard Candy Ombre Lipstick. What shade were you? Impractical. This color duo right here was everything to me. I could highlight the center of the lip. I could give it a little bit of contour with that rose kind of edge that it had here. I thought this was such a cool product. And I'm just over here waiting for the drugstore to really innovate and bring back just those items that you go, wow, I never thought that they could do something like that. I'm just waiting. I'm hopeful and I'm waiting. I don't know if this one is discontinued, but I do want to also share with you guys that Pixi at Target, do not count them out. They're highlighters if you are still into a thin, beautiful thin highlight that packs a punch. Their highlighters are so nice. I remember back in the day, like highlighters were the way that blushes are now. You would try them all. Some would be better than others, but not many like really stood out. I remember that Pixi highlighters stood out and I need to go and explore and see what they still sell. All right, you guys, that was like such a wild tour through the past. A few things, heads up, that you might want to restock on now before they finally go. I would love to hear from you guys. What's a product that you absolutely swore by that got discontinued? Let me know if you know of any dupes for anything that I shared here today. And other than that, you guys go and have a great day, whatever you are doing. Thank you for spending some time with me. I love you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.